About time England won a World Cup, innit?
You are watching and listening to Chris and Leicester Till I Die TV. Watch us on YouTube. Listen on your favourite podcast platform or ask your smart speaker to play the podcast Leicester Till I Die.
Subscribe, like, follow and join in now.
You're watching Leicester Till I Die TV.
And it's live.
It is good evening. How the devil are you all? Sloppy seconds time. Although it is a third match of the day. What can I say? What can I say? Were you watching Wales? Yes. I don't mean were you sort of, out at sea with the binoculars watching Wales jump up and down. I mean, were you watching Wales that England put 6 past Iran, a very dubious penalty that they had, a very dubious penalty that we didn't have. VAR has not shone any glory on itself, but then did we really expect it to? The penalty yesterday for Ecuador against Qatar, I mean, how much did that cost Qatar not to give? And then that one today, I mean, how can ours not be given and theirs be given? I mean, okay, 6-1 would have been better than 6-2, but yeah, such is life. Look, it is sloppy seconds. I can't think of anybody else I sooner have sloppy seconds with. Maybe that didn't sound quite how I meant it. He is the man. He is the man. To my mind, in a futuristic world, if we've all got numbers, he will be known as 7. Let's bring him in. Doug, good evening, sir. How are you?
Good evening, Chris. Yeah, I'm not bad, thank you. Not too bad. Got a bit of your game earlier, and watched the Senegal Netherlands earlier as well. So, yeah, but I'm doing good. How are you? And thank you very much for having me as usual.
No, thank you very much for coming on. I didn't see the Senegal Netherlands game. I saw it was 0-0 at half time, and literally just before, but I was redoing my display behind me, so it kind of. I didn't watch it, and then I had to get something to eat. So I had fish and chips. They had a deal on. Right? I wasn't going to, but they had a deal on, and it would have been rude not to. You
can't go wrong with fish and chips, Chris.
No, and not at 20% off either.
Oh hell no, definitely not.
James is in. Good evening, James. How are you? Nate is in. Good morning again. Hello, Nate. James, hit the likes and subscribe. Please do. And while we're mentioning that, how can people subscribe and follow you, Doug? That's if you want to. All I'll say is remember, this is the guy that gave 7 points for the Mexico away shirts. You may not want to, but go ahead, Doug.
Well, you can find me at the Dugout Football channel. I will be doing a few watch-alongs coming up. Obviously, one tomorrow night where my esteemed gentleman to my left will be joining me. So I'm really looking forward to that. But yeah, the Dugout Football channel on YouTube. Twitter handle is Ernord_992, and my Instagram is Douglas.Horn.
And of course, I jest to get over there and give in a subscribe if you haven't already. And if you're new, please do what Kate did earlier, and she's in now, which is give us a subscribe. Thank you very much. She also gave me a follow, so I've given you a follow back as well. Gray says he loves sloppy seconds. Not quite as nice as terrible thirds, but then again, I've never been able to get to that yet. He says evening all. Kate says hello. James, I only caught the second half of England's game at work. I was on a break. Professional job from England today. With the standard of refereeing and the standard of VAR. Oh, God. Okay, I'm going to come to this in a second. But yes, it was professional. It was professional. Right, they've just shown the Wales goal that took them to the World Cup. Now, they did not deserve to be at the World Cup. I don't care what you say. Ukraine were the better team on the night, in my opinion only, obviously, but they were the better team. Bale walking around like he's just scored the best goal, ever seen since Pele. And he went off at the head of a Ukrainian defender. So... all this sort of, we're brilliant, we deserve to be here. Fuck do you? Because, you got in there by a lucky own goal.
Yeah, so, I mean, they did. I mean, that could have easily been Scotland against Wales if we had beaten Ivan and Gray. Hope you're good. Hello, James. I have to say, that could have easily been Scotland-Wales. Could easily have been Scotland-Wales. And... unfortunately, it wasn't. But yeah, I agree with you. I think they were very, very fortunate to get to the World Cup because I think Ukraine battered them. If I'm being honest, in that game. Yeah,
no, they did. But hey ho, it is what it is. I mean, we remember the time the French got there because Thierry Henry cheated. But there we go. I wasn't convinced, says James, that the Iran's penalty was a penalty. Why didn't Iran's keeper go off straight away? 100%. I was doing it with Carl, the Watchalong, and people were saying in the chat as well, we don't know why he didn't. We really, really don't. Gray says the Dutch looked unimpressive, although they won. Well, I know it was 0-0 at half time.
I actually agree with this. They were very, very slow on the ball. They didn't get going at all. And actually, if you actually think about it as well, are you going to win a World Cup with Vincent Janssen as your main striker? No, you're not. No, it's as simple as that. In my opinion, this is the worst batch of strikers that the Dutch have had probably in my lifetime. I can remember Van Nistelrooy. I can remember Van Persie, Van Hooijdonk. I can remember all them strikers. But you look at the Dutch strikers now, like that Memphis Depay, Vincent Janssen, Wout Weghorst.
Did they have a convoy back in those days? Because it was seemed to be full of vans. It started.
It started. Yeah, it started already.
Look. Talk us through. I mean, I don't really know the American team, but talk us through the two teams here. Like you said, Ward doesn't start. Hennessy's in goal, but I can understand that. I can understand that because let's face it, he was the goalie that helped get them there.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the US, you'll probably know of a few of these players. Matt Turner is the Arsenal second choice goalkeeper. Anthony Robinson obviously plays for Fulham as well. Tim Ream obviously Fulham as well. Serginho Dest used to be at Barcelona. I think he's at AC Milan now. They've obviously got Weston McKennie. Tyler Adams, of course, for Leeds. Josh Sargent, everyone remembers him from his Norwich days. I think he's still there.
To be honest with you, looking at that there, and I'm not a great know-all about players from other teams. I know Pulisic and Sargent, and that is about as far as it goes. James, you little sod. I was checking it and thinking it can't have kicked off yet. It's only 20-7. Of course, he meant the jokes.
Yeah. That's interesting that Wales are going for a back three. I thought that would look like more of it. When it actually shows it on the TV, it looks like a back five. So I don't know if they're going for a 3-5-2. That could easily be a 3-5-2. It could easily be a 3-4-3. 4-3.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah,
think a lot of the time, do you not think that when these formations aren't what they were like they used to be?
yeah, definitely.
Mike is in very, very quickly. Good. I think you're doing your own show, Mike. If you are, good luck with it, mate. I'd like to say all the best to Wales, but I wouldn't mean it. What I'll say is, come on, you Yankees. I did say Yankees, by the way, just in case anybody misheard me. No, good luck, Mike, mate. Thanks. I do wish you good luck. Let's hope football's the winner. Nate says Gia, Rayner, Brendan Aronson on the bench are good players. A few people saying good luck to Mike. It would be nice to see England top and Wales second, if I'm honest. But that said, the other part of me, I know Mike wasn't wishing us luck earlier, so I don't know if he's gone yet. If he's gone, God, I hope. Come on, America. Come on. To be fair, Chris, I was proper bigging up England. He's still here. Mike, it's banter. It's banter, mate. Look, it's 58 years you've taken to get there. It would be lovely if you could go a bit further than the group stage. And I think you will. Because I tell you what, Iran, everybody was saying how good Iran were before this. Your American guests were bigging them up and down, playing America. But I thought Iran were absolutely awful.
Yeah, they were. I think when you get like that early goal, they either sort of capitulate or they can be very, very solid defensively. But no, today, I obviously watched like the first sort of 30, 35 minutes, and obviously I had to go back to work, and obviously I was watching it in a sort of tangent as well. Like I had my work laptop here, I had my phone right by me, so basically 1 minute I'm like basically typing away, and then the other minute I'm basically just like listening because I had the earbuds in, so I was literally listening to the commentary. But what I can tell from obviously the game was that, I mean, the decision for the Iranian goalkeeper not to come off was absolutely ridiculous. Like, we've been talking about this for absolute ages, and the thing that really, really bugs me and pisses me off is that we're wanting to get these injuries stamped out of football, and yet you're basically leaving a goalkeeper who looked like he just wanted to go off. His sight wasn't great. And now I think of the protocols for concussion, like it's 10 days recovery. So we might not actually see that Iranian goalkeeper at the World Cup. But I thought it was ridiculous, the decision to let him stay on. It reminds me as well what happened at Newcastle Aston Villa. Emi Martinez, he was completely poleaxed by a challenge, and he didn't go off. And then Robin Olsen decided to come on about 2 minutes later. But that decision should be made immediately. Yes. There's no if, there's no buts. That decision has to be made immediately because you're actually risking your life with concussion.
Yes, you are. Well, the rules are there for a reason, aren't they? But let's be honest with you. FIFA have just let themselves down in this World Cup already.
They have. I mean, yeah.
The fact that they forced every... I mean, well done to the England players for taking the knee. I would say well done for standing up and giving two fingers to UEFA. I'm sure they didn't want that to go ahead. But I hope Wales do it tonight. But, it was every European team that came out and said, look, we can't risk players getting booked for wearing those armbands. It's ridiculous. But, what I said earlier, and I don't want to get all political, but if you're going to give a country like Qatar the World Cup, and I get it, I do get it, because next season, Mexico have got it for the third time.
Yeah.
What is that? All right, these countries need to bid for it. But, we've had it 11 times in Europe. South America, I think, have had it 5 or 6. Asia have had it twice now. Last time, obviously, Japan. Australasia never had it, No. And if you want to develop football in these countries, I get it. But surely it's got to be a country that's got some footballing tradition, like, say, for example, Australia have. Yes, it's not maybe the number one game, but like in America, it was there to be developed.
Yeah.
And Czech, I mean, the fact that, and I'm all for the LGBTQ plus thing, but 8, including Qatar, there's 8 countries at the World Cup that have banned homosexuality in their country. So it's not just Qatar, and so you have got to look into it more. A quick question from Doug from Ant, earlier. Who Scotland got? I wasn't. I haven't said a word, have I?
Honestly, I'm just going to enjoy this World Cup and basically not take any shit from any Englishman like that. Sorry, Ant, but you can keep asking me, and I'll just keep saying the same thing. I'll just not speak.
No, it's the best way. Can I just say though, you can tell Christmas is coming, and I think I've got to say congratulations to ITV because on their panel, they've got Father Christmas.
Roy Keane.
I was thinking now, I'm going to have to explain this one.
Oh, Christ, yeah. He's looking worse for wear when he has that.
Empty seats every game. I tell you what, I mean, yesterday's game, which was pretty awful, that second 45 minutes was like, ugh.
I fell asleep.
Oh, yeah. I literally, me, Ant, and Dan I think we were talking about anything apart from that. We got to Jeremy Kyle at one point.
Christ.
At half time, it tends to. Don't you be knocking Jeremy. I've been to see him. I've been to see his show recorded. It's good. Sports Cats. Well, it was Sports Cats. Good evening, sir. James is remembering Emmy Martinez had an incident.
Yeah.
Mexico will be incredible. Well, they will in one strip. In the other strip, I'm not so sure. The World Cup is steeped in corruption. Yeah, definitely. You can go back to Argentina when they hosted it. Was it 78 when they hosted it? And you if you look, Argentina played all the evening games.
Yeah.
Because it was cooler, Weird fact says Waj, it takes up to 10 years for concussion effects to be seen on the brain. Yeah, I can believe that. School was incredibly stupid today. We weren't even allowed to watch it, even in our lunch. Everything was getting out of control. So head teacher was like, "That's enough. We can't get excited." I thought you were going to say he said, "Go on, then you can watch it." My feelings. I managed to watch the last 20 minutes anyway on my phone. Although I was meant to be doing science revision. Great, said like a true school kid there. I mean, if you can do it when you're an adult at work, like Doug can, you can do it at school when you're a school kid. Waj says, and sticking smelling salts near his nose. We should know he should have gone off.
He should have gone off.
Should start with friendlies against these nations to develop their sport the same way England, All Blacks, etc. did with Japan in the rugby. Yeah, Mr. Hardman Keane. He does, but he looks like Father Christmas. Hella's in. Good evening, Hella. How are you? Welcome along. Thanks for joining us. Ravi's in as well. Good evening, Ravi. My class watched it today. Well, to be honest with you, I know you're short, but I don't think you still have to go to school. That is, and I know when you go to school, you do get picked on and you do get bullied, but you're a teacher, so stand up to it. Sports Cat. I work in a school, and none of the kids were allowed to watch it either. I think it's just like, come on, schools. I mean, for schools, you can't throw fucking snowballs at each other. You can't play conkers anymore. Kids are going to grow up to be absolutely wusses. Let them watch a bit of football, for God's sake. It was 90 minutes. Indeed, I agree that. What a day of football. Yeah. Kate says she's on a gap year, so can watch it all. I'm not working, so I can watch it all as well, Kate. You and me both. Was James? Well, James, even in lunch though, secondary or primary. Oh, there we go. There, yeah, agreed, Chris. Yeah, there we go. As a Scotsman, though, Doug, and I'm going to dig. Were you impressed with England? I mean, we normally struggle to get going in competitions.
Yeah, actually, I was particularly impressed with. I think it was the right team he played. I think there were a few question marks. Obviously, like I think Maguire was the main sort of question mark. But actually, I thought Saka was very, very good. Bellingham was very, very good.
He was. I saw Bellingham's heat map, and I mean, it was almost one colour.
Mm-hmm. No, he was everywhere. He was everywhere. But
yeah,
I have to say, I think that's a statement win because I think many people would have looked at that game, and especially with what's been happening with England and like the Nations League, like they've been struggling to get through games like that as well. But that's the kind of game you would have maybe struggled at a couple of years ago. But now you've got all that talent in that squad. I mean, even Callum Wilson got on, even Jack Grealish got on today as well.
Yeah. Yes.
So I think
speak long enough to get it.
Aye, but I think obviously conceding 2 goals is never good, but scoring 6 always does a good for goal difference. As well, I think this game is going to be pretty close. If I'm being honest, both sides are a little bit. Wales haven't been in their first World Cup since 1958, so they'll definitely be nervous. But the US will be experienced enough to know that this will be a difficult game for them.
I think Wales have just got to go for it. To be honest with you, and what have you got to lose? Well, obviously the game goes without saying, but they're in the tunnel at the moment, the players. So let me just get this up and ready to go. Normal rules apply, ladies and gentlefolk. If you give any spoilers away, you just get kicked. There's no second warnings. There's just no spoilers. Once it's on the screen, and the screen will probably be in advance of myself and Doug, it usually is, because that's kind of live where we're watching it through different streams. That's fine. Once it's on the screen, that is fine. But do not give any spoilers before that. I think it's fair to say. I'm on HD, so I don't know how far mine will be behind. Yeah, just looking at it here. The host, so... The Asian Football Confederation have had it twice. Like I said, Japan and Korea, and now Qatar. Yeah. The African have had it once in 2010. And again, if you go to Africa, you got some of those countries you've got to be careful of. The North, Central America, and Caribbean have had it 1, 2, 3, including the next one 4 times. Mexico have had it 3 times on their own. South America 5 times, Brazil twice. UEFA have had it to 11 times. I don't know why I'm counting it because it says 11 next to them, but I thought they're counting it. The Swiss held it in 1954. That must have been a big plus for them. I get it in before you did. Italy have held it twice. Germany.
Germany's got the next Euros. Germany's got the next Euros.
Yeah. Oceanic, none at all. I don't get it, to be honest with you. I'm sure Mexico, I suppose you need these countries to, like I say, to put forward for it, but I don't know. It just annoys me. To
be honest with you, Chris, I wouldn't mind a World Cup in Australia, New Zealand, because...
Well, let's face it, they've got more of a right to it than Qatar have. But don't get me started. It could be a long night otherwise. Right, let's just bring the overview up.
What's your prediction for this one?
Yes, let's get on to predictions. Somebody said earlier 1-1. It's just under 4 minutes to kick off. I I reckon yes. I reckon 1-1's a good shout.
I've got 2-1 US, I think.
Oh, you're not sticking with your Gaelic cousins. What the hell has that man got in his hair?
Weston McKennie. Oh, gosh.
What the bloody hell? I mean, I'm only jealous because I've got no hair, but bloody hell.
I mean,
let's have a look what we've been saying. It was great. I didn't do anything all afternoon. Well, you're a teacher. Rafi, apart from the keeper and Pulisic, who else in the USA team who's good? I think Doug sort of ran through a few names for you.
Yep.
Sportscat says, "Oh wow, James and Struthers sort of complaints wasn't there, I assume. What did you make of the England performance?" Like I say, oh my god, it's red, white, and blue. I just thought it was red. He's gone. Oh, there's a guy with an eagle hat on in the fans. There's an American fan with an eagle head on. Oh, you know, I mean, I think the Americans think it's a day trip to McDonald's, don't they? I mean, what? I mean, the hair. Oh, I don't get it. It was our second best ever result at a World Cup finals. Hell, get a second screening work really, but currently impersonating it. Yes, we've all been there. I remember the last one though. My back was to the manager. So I couldn't get away with anything. USA have lost 1, won 1, and drawn the other 3 in the last 5. And I think it was saying Wales haven't won in the last 5. So Saka was excellent, James. Saka was excellent. Waj, you're quite right. His price has gone up. Give us a quiz. Tomorrow night. No, not tomorrow night. Wednesday night, 9:00, Joseph. We've got Leicester versus Spurs in the home and away quiz. And, well, there's only 2 in it, but so surely Spurs can't come third again. There were complaints from the kids. Of course, there were complaints from the kids. Yeah, Wales have lost.
Yeah, that'll be their Nations League form, probably.
Well, yeah, probably. Evening, Spencer. Welcome along.
Hello, Spencer.
Harry Kane looks injured. Well, Wilson, I thought, 5 up and he had that goal. I would have shot for it. Lineker said he would have gone for it, as did Shearer, but he pulled it back for Grealish. So,
very unselfish.
Yes.
Very unselfish play. And actually, Callum Wilson is a striker on form.
Yes, yeah. Indeed, Kate, it's always nice to have a giant trophy, isn't it? And no. I'm not being rude here, Doug. You think I'm being rude, but look, I have a giant trophy behind me.
Oh, of course, yes.
Yes, yeah. Along with my 2 new shirts. Which are supposed to be straight. I'm not sure if they are, but I can't move them now. I've stuck them up. Did the World Cup thing where we take a team out of the hat and the winner gets the prize, got Wales.
Oh.
Give up now, go home. Like what Chris said, no spoiler yet, no spoilers at all, please. Agreed, James. Joseph got England. Again. I'm almost disappointed.
To be honest, I didn't get much better. I got Ghana in 1, and I think I got France and another one, and Croatia and another one, so I'm not so sure.
And you see, I'm of an old school here, Hella. I remember when I was growing up and it was like in Brazil and you were listening to these games at like 3, 4 in the morning under your pillow. Well, under your quilt, with the tranny to your ear trying to listen to it. It was all crackly. But hey, that's the thing. If you don't hold it in Europe, it's going to be weird times, isn't it? Grady went 1-1. Nate's gone 2-1 USA, same as you, Doug. James has gone 1-1. Ravi's 2-1 Wales. Hella 2-1 Wales. If it was held in Oz or New Zealand, kickoff would be at like 3 a.m. sometimes. Yeah, but it's the World Cup, Women's World Cup is in Australia next year.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. But maybe they're not quite as corrupt. Oh, allegedly. allegedly. Sports got quite a lot of us Leeds and Fulham in US squad. Saka, in fact, Carl picked Saka as his man of the match. Yeah, he did. I thought I thought, sod it, have a shot, mate. And then he pulled it back, Nice to see Mr. Sock score, though.
Yeah.
As long as it was, I mean, he's playing for England now, so I'm not going to... I think he and Maddison should play together because he will get fouled and go down and get a free kick, and then Maddison can take it. Why did the BBC not show any of the opening ceremony? It was in protest because of their stance on the LGBTQ plus and women's, rights and everything like that. So they reckoned it was because they were showing who were they showing the football? It was the women's football. I think it was Tottenham versus Chelsea, possibly. Yes, it was Chelsea versus Tottenham because Chelsea destroyed them. But when they first came on, they did a lot of political stuff. Did the BBC? So I think that's why. Because I thought that it hadn't started because it wasn't on, but it has kicked off now. So here we go. I haven't kicked off on my stream yet. I don't know about you.
I'm 20 seconds on.
Oh, I've not kicked off yet. This is typical. Right, let me see. Did they take the knee? Oh no, Wales didn't take the knee either.
No.
I'm very disappointed in Wales.
Yeah, I'm a bit shocked by that actually.
Yeah, I am. Right, so I'm literally on 18 seconds, 20 seconds. So I'm imagining I'm about a minute and a bit behind you, Doug.
About 40 seconds behind me, so it's not too much.
Too bad, no. The thing is, you've got a choice of three. You've got HD. That's a little bit in advance. Full HD isn't. Let me go back to HD. That's at a minute, so it's not too bad. I'm about 20 seconds behind live. I'm disappointed because England, I don't know if you saw earlier, Doug, on their training kits, they've got that shark thing at the top of the shirt near the neck.
Yeah. I did see that, yeah.
Yeah, I was very disappointed that
there's a free kick here. Pulisic has been fouled, so that'll be a free kick to the US.
So the US are on all white, Wales are in all red, and Wales in real terms are kicking from left to right as we watch it. I'm not sure which way they're kicking. Yes, they're kicking from right to left on the graphic as well. But just to let you know, I'm sure you do, everybody, but the graphic doesn't change sides at half time.
No.
And they obviously just don't, for some reason. And they don't show extra time as well very often. That's weird. Right, so it's a free kick here for the US of A, which I'm guessing doesn't go anywhere because plays continued. Oh, what a poor free kick.
Yeah.
What an absolutely what a wasted.
Not beating the first man is one of the most pet hates from football for me out of free kicks.
Oh, you can't get it past the first man. You shouldn't be taking them, should you? Really?
No, definitely not.
That was awful. That really was awful. I wonder what VAR are going to cock up in this game.
I mean, it's not covered itself in glory, has it?
No, not at all. 2 games. I don't know if there's any problems in the Senegal game earlier because obviously I didn't see it, but
not too many problems. No. Wasn't any contentious decisions, I don't think.
First corner of the game goes to the US of A. Oh my God. Did somebody say it was a fancy dress party on the American ticket? There's a lot of red in that stadium.
Yeah, there is. That whole end is covered in Welsh fans and all
Or
this.
local fans that have been paid to dress up.
Yeah.
Yeah, James, as Gray said, he's fit enough that they haven't sent him home because they had up until Sunday to replace players, didn't they, I think, Doug?
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
I was
thinking Sunday, I did expect to see, Maddison on the plane home. So they've kept him there, so they obviously feel that he's going to be fit.
Yeah, I mean there was actual talk that it was just a wee rumor, but apparently if Maddison wasn't fit, apparently Harvey Elliott was potentially going to be
Yes, I read
up.
that. Yeah, I did indeed read that.
So, but I'm happy for Maddison. I honestly am. I think it's one of those.
No.
It's one of I know one of those decisions that a manager can can make wrong or make right, and I think Southgate taking Maddison is very, very good. I do think he was pressurised in picking him though, because I think everybody, including me and you, said that if he doesn't pick him, he's never going to pick him. So I think it's potentially one to appease the England fans, but I do think
in the squad is one thing, getting him on the pitch is another.
Yeah, definitely. So he hasn't played tonight. He probably plays against USA on Friday.
Well, he's not been training for a few days, has he?
No, has he still got that problem with his ankle?
His knee, I think it is.
Because
of course he went off in the last game before we came. Well, the West Ham game before the World Cup.
Yeah.
So I'm 5 minutes in here. It's still 0-0. The England game was exciting. I've got to be honest with you. A lot more so than Ecuador. And I've got to say, I'm going to give credit to Ecuador because at least they tried to play. Qatar just decided, I think, we're just going to take everybody out. And the referee, I don't think he could decide what a yellow card was.
Yeah. Qatar had 3 touches in the Ecuador box. That just shows how poor they were.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they're the first home nation to lose their first game, aren't they?
Yeah, to be honest, I think it was kind of maybe to be expected, almost.
Yeah. Well, they were the worst team at the World Cup.
Oh yeah.
I mean, and I'm just looking here. Although because they are 50th Qatar, but they're actually above. There was a couple that surprised me. They're actually no, not the worst. No, Saudi Arabia 51, but they're actually above Greece and Romania.
That is a shock. That wow.
Yeah. I mean, you'd expect them to be above the likes, maybe of Bosnia Herzegovina, Northern Ireland, Panama, and all those. Oh God, yeah. No, Ghana are 61st.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm on the FIFA website, and Ghana are 61.
61. Wow.
Panama have just gone above Ghana. Iceland are 62.
Holy moly.
Yeah. How the hell have Qatar got to number 50?
How Qatar above Ghana? Wow.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, Wales, let's have a look where Wales are. I think they're 16th or something like that.
That was a good tackle. Good tackle, Mepham. Oh,
Wales are 19th and USA. 20th. Oh, USA is 16th.
Okay.
Switzerland have just gone above the USA, so they've dropped one. That was a good tackle.
Oh my goodness, that could have gone anywhere. Oh my goodness, that should be 1-0.
2.
US.
Oh, so is it? Yeah, just seeing it now. Oh, I see what you mean. I'm not too far behind you.
That could have gone anywhere.
That was. Oh, and then another unlucky header from their number 24.
Yeah, Sargent. Josh Sargent.
Yeah, Hennessy. I mean, they're just showing it again now. Actually, he controlled it with his foot up on his knee. And I don't think he wasn't. I mean, Hennessy he just hit his chest.
Yeah, it was very, very fortunate.
Yeah.
And also good news for Brad, because I did hear this. Apparently, Bielsa's turned down the Bournemouth job.
Has he? Wow.
Yeah.
Although, what about who's it? The Rangers been sacked.
Oh, Van Bronckhorst, yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Apparently, Carl was telling me it's between, possibly, rumours obviously, between Dyche, Gerrard, and there was another one, I can't remember who it was. I don't know if Gerrard would be a good move going back.
Yeah, they say he should never go back. There's a yellow card coming out here. Oh.
Yeah, a yellow card for the US of A.
Oh, yeah. That was naughty.
Paid for their ranking. Yeah. This is it. See, every time anything's said with Qatar, everybody's going to say this. You know, this is going to be the most corrupt World Cup finals ever. Kate says lots of empty seats. Spencer, who's your tip for dark horses? Go on, I'll let you go with this first, Doug.
Denmark for me.
You see, I went for Senegal because I think it was. I was going to go for Ghana, but I was maybe thinking of Marty, but obviously they've lost now, so I don't think they are. But I'd like to see an African nation win it.
Yeah, I would as well. I don't think it's too far away either. I don't think it's too far away.
Not at all. So I went for Senegal, but I said that they can still get through, obviously, you know. I mean, can I just say, none of us are like Dan. I mean, I did ask Dan who his dark horse was, and he went for France. I mean, that's not a dark horse, is it? Come on, that's one of the bloody favourites.
No, definitely not.
No. Iceland should stick to selling food, says Gray.
Another yellow card. Jeez, this referee's card happy.
I missed it. Was it a yellow card?
Oh, well, it's the scissors movement again.
Well, I'm not actually. I just realised I'm not. Oh, yes. You know, are we sure it was for the foul and not for his hair?
Yeah, I can see.
Yeah,
I can see why yellow cards. I think they're wanting to cut out that scissors movement in the tackles.
Yes, yeah, fair enough on that. I mean, as long as he's kind of fair with it, because like I say, that one yesterday, I couldn't work out who was going to give a yellow card to next.
Yeah,
in the Qatar game,
the referee's just told off Berhalter for something. I don't know what. Probably protesting at that decision.
Hella said they need to watch it. They do.
Yep.
I didn't think there would be 10. I think he might have come onto the pitch, you know. I think that's what it might have been. I was surprised that it finished 11-11 again in the game yesterday.
To be honest, I was surprised they finished 11-11 today.
Yeah. Keep up, James. Keep up. I can see them going back. Gerrard, to be honest with you. But I think Sean Dyche would be a good shout there.
I think Sean Dyche would be nice. It would be a good shout. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ampadu with a bit later.
Got to be honest with you, Gray. Our game earlier was a bit tasty. The Iranians were a long shot there from Wales. The Iranians weren't scared of going in on a tackle, and the Qatarians were sort of Qatarians. Is that what they are? I don't know if that's the right terminology, but the Qatar players were almost making up for their lack of skill by the hard tackles.
Oh, yeah. Some of the tackling in the first game wasn't great. Although I have to say, the Iranians earlier, I thought there could have been one or two maybe red cards in that game because they were very, very strong on Harry Kane. Good question, Hella. I'm doing a watch-along to that game tomorrow, France against Australia.
I believe you've got a really, really, really good co-host coming in.
Oh, I certainly do.
Yeah.
Certainly do.
Can't remember his name, but I've heard he's very, very good. But can I just say, if you are in this stream, I really do appreciate it because there's so many streams going on for this World Cup. Doug and me are trying not to overlap, aren't we, with ours? But everybody in the dog did an England one earlier. Because somebody stood in for you, didn't they? How that went okay for him?
Yeah, he did really, really well. I was just sort of popping in sporadically because obviously, like working, it's difficult. But no, he did a very, very good job.
Did you have to give him your passwords or anything like that to get in, or
basically? Well, the thing is with StreamYard is that you can give them your email address, but it won't give you a password. It'll just give you like a code to get in, which
yes,
I think
that's it, of course, yes.
Which I think is pretty good in some ways.
And they've got this thing Teams as well, haven't they?
Yes, apparently you can literally add someone to your StreamYard, and then it'll basically just get them straight in or something like that.
Yes. It does. And they are adding an awful lot onto it all the time, StreamYard, in fairness. What were they adding in yesterday? I don't know. They have a YouTube channel, StreamYard Town Hall. And who do it like weekly or fortnightly, and it's just sort of an update on it. It's really, really interesting sometimes, and they're always kind of adding new things. It's interesting. I think the teams are struggling. These two teams are struggling to actually find players. Oh, that wasn't a free kick. To find their own players. Yeah,
I know. It's got a bit bogged down in passing at the moment. Well, non-passing, I should say. But yeah,
I've got to be honest with you. I mean, like I say, I didn't see the Senegal-Holland game, but for the first, just coming up to 20 minutes, it's probably the most even game because both teams getting into each other's halves.
Yeah.
I mean,
100%.
For us, I didn't even realise Pickford was on the pitch for the first 35 minutes. The same with Qatar. They never, it was all in their half. They never got out of their own half.
That keeper was shocking, the Qatar goalkeeper.
Yes. Well, we might not, of course, he gave away the first penalty, so we might not see him again.
Yeah, that's true. Very true.
I mean, if they say that the Qatar goalkeeper, after playing against Ecuador, went out and got stoned, I don't think they mean that he went out and got drunk. With you.
Yeah,
Did you hear what Omid? I can't think. Omid Jamali is. I don't know if I pronounced that right. The Iranian comedian. And he wanted everybody to do this with your hair. I mean, I should be so lucky I've got none, but hold it up because of all the trouble with the women in Iran.
Oh, right. I didn't hear that. No.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But the BBC, there's a few signs around the stadium. So, the women having a go. Quite right as well.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
But so thoughts on the game so far?
Pretty even, to be honest. I mean, USA probably had the best chance of the game. Wales almost scoring a comical own goal. But yeah, Sargent's had the best chance of the game. And also, they've had 2 yellow cards as well. So, McKennie's got to be careful. And, the right back, Dest, has got to be careful as well.
Yeah. I think it wouldn't be ironic if Wales lost this by an own goal.
It would be.
Spencer, I would put that joke up, but we've had that in every show we've done, which is the old Qatari players, Eric Clapton.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, right, and I don't know, I obviously didn't make it up, but the first time I did it on Doug, and he said, "Oh, I don't really know any of the guitar players." And I actually did that joke, but I said Carlos Santana. And I suppose looking back, when you look at it, that could have been a player, couldn't it?
Could easily have been a player, yeah.
You're sitting there going like, oh, really? I don't know. I mean, thankfully, you didn't sort of suddenly say, oh, yes, of course, I remember him now. But everybody else is going, Doug, come on. Hey, if a joke's good, it's worth repeating. That's what I say.
I like the fact that there's an actual Qatar player called Afif.
Yes, yeah, I got caught out with that yesterday. I think it was Saint came in and said you got to watch out because they've got Afif playing for them. And I didn't. I just went, yeah, he's number whatever, blah blah blah. I didn't. And Dan went, Chris, it's a joke. I went, yes.
It's not like you to be caught out.
Oh, I'm often caught out. Usually with the silly names, when the.
Oh my gosh! How can you see through those glasses? Jesus.
Who, me?
No, a wee boy has got like glasses, but it's got like USA like badges across the lenses.
I'm going to say that's been a bit rude, isn't it? No, there was no need for that. Oh yeah, I've seen him now. I've seen him. Yeah. I thought you were having a go at me. I thought, no. Charming. I tell you what, it's hard to say who's had the better of this game. I think it's very evenly matched.
Very evenly matched, yeah. Wales have got to be careful though. Like USA are getting a bit of joy down the left-hand side with obviously Anthony Robinson and Christian Pulisic as well.
They said here Wales are finally getting some possession, but there's no outlet for them.
No, that's the problem when you rely on Gareth Bale.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not the quickest anymore.
No,
he's not the quickest anymore, and obviously you've got the pace merchant and Dan James on the left hand side, and obviously I think Harry Wilson's playing a sort of, I want to say false 9 position, but it's very, 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 very strange formation. I think Wales are playing. It actually looks more like a 5-3-2 now. Actually, looking at it.
Yes, that was a bad one, Gray. I thought Qatar was trouble with your sinuses. I mean, you were the right 2 guys for telling bad jokes. Bale's not been in the game. I got a little bit of a roasting the other night because I said no Bale, no Wales. That he doesn't turn up, Wales struggle.
Yep.
And I stick by that. I mean, I'm not saying they're just a one-man team. I mean, they have got 3 Forest players in there, which obviously is not going to help them. But I just think they do rely on him too much.
Yeah, 100%. was almost like I think there's a lot of teams like that. Remember France in the early sort of 2000s, like they rely heavily on Zidane to make them click.
Yeah.
But yeah, just with Wales, like when Gareth Bale eventually retires, they're gonna have to try and find a little bit more, talent coming out
Yeah.
of
They can't
Wales.
keep relying. I mean, if he's not careful, he's going to turn into a James Ward-Prowse, and that is, he has good, good free kicks, and that's about all he brings to the party.
Yeah, what's this for? Oh, for goodness sake!
Is it another yellow?
No, it's not another yellow, but it's flimming. This ref, man. He's very, very blows his whistle like really quickly. To be fair, I haven't seen the ref that blew up early yet. I'm pretty sure we'll be getting him at some point.
Oh, is he there?
He is there. Yeah,
Whoa.
I'm not sure. Not sure what games he's got though.
I mean, how do you do that and then get a World Cup gig?
No idea.
I mean, having said that, it was completely opposite earlier. 14 minutes injury time for England in the first half.
That's got to be a record, surely. I've never known a game to have 14 minutes extra time.
It was right though, because of the time that the goalie was down.
Yeah.
So it was correct. But usually I'd have thought they might have come up with like 8 or something like that. And then there was 10 in the second half, which I didn't get. I don't know where that 10 in the second half came from.
The only thing I can think of is substitutions, but yeah, it was a bit of a strange one. There were a couple of Iranian players down injured, weren't there?
Oh, they did. They fell down like they were more often than Jack Grealish. But I've never, I tell you what though, Donatello and his friends had a great game. All that injury time.
Hey.
I had to get it. I haven't quite got the graphic ready for it yet, but it's coming, guys. It's coming. Don't worry. I'm just looking here. United States, they've actually... Oh, no, they didn't qualify for Russia. They missed the last ones.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
They did,
but before that, they'd qualified for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They'd qualified for 7 on the trot since Italia 90, although obviously they hosted it in 98. They got to the quarterfinals in Korea and Japan, and they ended up in that tournament finishing 8th.
Yeah.
I don't know how they worked that out, but, Yeah, indeed. Yeah, keep smashing the likes. It does help with the algorithms. Subscribe and get subscribing to Doug's channel as well. Doug is a mod on this channel, so his link is always in the YouTube description below. So make sure you go and check him out. I know he's Scottish, but he's one of the Scots that we like. Well, we used to.
Thanks.
Well, come on. You think you're getting away with that Wales comment? That's going to last for as long as Mexico are in the World Cup. I mean, Mexico comment.
Yeah, that's true. I'm just trying to check who this referee is. USA versus Wales.
I've not been impressed. I've got to be honest with you. I've not really been impressed with any of the referees yet.
No, who is the referee? There we go.
Nate says we missed out on Russia on the last day. Lost to Trinidad and Tobago.
Oh, ouch. That's not... Abdul Rahman Al Jassim.
Now you say his name. I know him. I'd like to say that's easy for you to say.
It is easy for me to say.
What country is he from? I know that shouldn't affect it, but...
Qatar.
Oh, my God, you're joking.
No.
Oh, my God.
He was the ref for Liverpool against Flamenco in the Club World Cup final.
No. And what was it? Oh, my God, that's just gone up to the space station. Was he any good for that?
No. He was very card happy that game as well. Oh, Jesus! Oh my God! Jesus!
Is he playing? Which side's he on?
Oh, Joe Rodon, like passing the ball back to bloody Hennessy when Pulisic is like going clean through on him, and geez, he had to play out.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah. And then then they kick it out, and it goes out, and they give it's an American throw in the Welsh half. Why are they doing that? Kick it upfield, and if you lose it, then you're in their half. It's not as dangerous.
Exactly.
It has been scrappy. I've got to be honest with you. Just looking at it, 65% possession to America, 2 shots for them, 1 shot for Wales. Nothing on target. It is end to end, but it doesn't go as far as actually doing anything with it when they do take it end to end.
No. The US are playing some nice stuff. It's just the final ball that's letting them down at the moment.
Yeah.
Wales do have to be careful though, because they are trying to play themselves out of danger a lot, and unfortunately, like playing a ball straight back across your own box like that is going to be very, very dangerous. Come on, ref! Is that a free kick?
Yeah, I mean, America there. I mean, I'm behind you, but they had probably about 12 passes, one after the other. But then, I'm not surprised you're shaking your head, American player. I would be with that referee.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Sargent, I think. Yeah. He's going, bloody hell. I thought the championship refs were bad. I don't know what the ref was like. I could say Senegal, Holland, but
he wasn't too bad, actually.
The 3 refs that I've seen so far have not impressed me.
No.
And the VAR definitely hasn't impressed me.
Oh, Christ, no.
Nathan Blake, former Wales striker on BBC Wales, says, so far Wales have lost the tactical battle. You've got to give credit to the USA. They've done their homework, and at the moment they are executing their game plan much better than Wales are.
Yeah, and plus most of these American players will know how to play against Gareth Bale because he plays in the MLS.
Yes, this is very true. Well, I think USA are looking the better team at the moment. Just edging it. Yeah. Just edging.
Yeah.
Graham, you can say that. I couldn't possibly comment.
True.
Yeah, Nate. Yeah, a lot of Americans do play in Europe. So half an hour gone, 0-0. Very little goalmouth action. Mind you, at this stage, ours was 0-0, Dog, earlier.
Yeah. Ref speaking to Mepham, I think it is it? Oh, fuck. Corner.
He Guess who wants to be star of the show?
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm referee. Don't forget me.
Don't forget me. No.
I mean, that was all right. If you're going to give a free kick, I mean, at the end of the day, it's a man's game.
It's a theatrical fall, though.
Yeah, but you don't need to sort of have a word with him, you know.
No. That was an interesting corner.
Hella says physical match.
Yeah.
I think a lot of them have been, yeah. I think, like I say, some of the teams, it's almost like they're making up for the lack of skill. Corner coming in. Oh, nice touch there. I'm going to say it. I'm impressed with America so far.
Yeah, I am as well.
That said, I originally, I think, had them second in the group, didn't I?
I think you did, yeah.
You had Wales. Yeah, England, USA, Wales, Iran. And then when your American guest started bigging up Iran and putting down America, I thought, well, maybe I've got that wrong. Brad picked USA second as well. Then again, he did pick Belgium to win the whole thing. So,
yeah.
Nate says, "Can we use one of our subs on the ref?" That would be nice to have somebody from FIFA sat there, wouldn't it? So no, let's change refs.
Oh, chance, go!
Oh,
we have a goal, and it's no more than they deserve.
And it's gone to the Americans.
Yep, no more than they deserve.
Mike, are you crying into your? Oh, yes. What a good goal.
Lovely finish. Lovely finish. Lovely passing movement as well.
But they have been doing that. They have been, in fairness, passing the ball around really nicely.
Yeah. Yeah, that is a lovely, lovely finish from Timothy Weah.
Do you think we should lend the Americans the English goal celebration?
Yeah, maybe. Well done, America. Well done. I can't be asked to do one for every single 32 teams. Wow. Yeah, he took it. Can I just say, Danny Ward would have saved that. Yeah, he would have. Yeah. But I think USA deserve that the way that they've been playing.
Totally agree. Oh, Wonder Woman's in the crowd. That's why they're winning. Let's catch up. Oops. Says hello. Nate, let's go. It's been coming. Clinical from Weah. Wonderful. Yep. Snapple, thank you so much again.
Thank you
so much. And he gave me more yesterday. Mate, you are giving me too much, but do carry on. Can I just say, I hope it's 6-0 to USA now. Snapple, you are a gentleman, sir. You are a gentleman. Thank you very, very much. I really do appreciate that. We're not working at the moment. It means an awful lot. Thank you. Mind you, having said that, with the state of the pound, it's probably worth about 10p. I'm joking, mate. I'm joking. We're just in a bad way in the UK. But no, I appreciate that, mate. I do really appreciate it. What a namesake after the great George Weah. Can you lend us some chants as well? I will lend you a chant, Nat. I will lend you a chant if I can find it. Here we go. You asked for it, you're going to get it. And that's the end of the game. Thank you very much for joining us. My God, I'd be dead if I held that for so long.
I know.
You can definitely have this one because this is happening. This is happening. No,
It's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming. Football's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming.
6-1, 6-2. I mean, it's definitely coming home. Have you heard the new version of that?
Is it something? Is it 3 lions on a sleigh or something?
Yes, it's 3 lions on a sleigh. It refers to the women. I mean, it's really actually very, very tongue-in-cheek. I thought, oh my God, they're doing it again. What's going on here? But actually, it is a little bit of there's another yellow card now, this one for Wales. Yeah,
the main man as well.
Yeah, because they say about drinking beer and Frank's going to say, I can't, I'm an alcoholic.
Yeah, Bale's just been booked.
Bale, wow. This referee, is that a booking? I'm sorry, no.
No, not for me.
No. No, I'm not having that. I mean, I know I'm not the biggest Wales fan, but that is not a booking.
No.
I mean, good God.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
This referee is going to ruin this game.
Yeah, he is.
Is it me? Was that a booking to you?
No, not to me. No. It's a legitimate tackle to go for the ball, but I don't think it was a booking.
Gray, thank you very much as well. That goal chances were. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. But hey, guys, thank you so much. It means an awful lot. It really, really does. We should be playing Eye of the Tiger. I don't know about Fight and Win. It was the Eye of the Tiger. No, I'm not going to sing it. You want your money back. Saint's in. Good evening, Saint. Thank you very much for joining us, mate. If you don't know, Saint Ashers is giving his full name, proper name, I mean. Is the gentleman who wrote the intro music that we use on the channel for the World Cup, which is very cheery and upbeat. Ooh la la for England. Exactly. It was a masterclass. Keep it up and we'll make the semis at least. Saka, man of the match for me, and Carl as well. I get the feeling now that USA are going like, come on, guys, this is ours for the taking. They are winning every ball. The little things are coming off. Cheers, Greg. Thank you. Ash, I love the other songs that you sent through because you sent me another couple of England ones, but my only concern is the fact that the music on that is, I know you do one of them was 99 Red Balloons, and that sort of thing can be picked up on by YouTube, I think. So that's why I haven't used those. So, but I do appreciate it. But I love Oh La La anyway. I will use them on the radio show. Again, his details are in the description below. Go and give him give a Saints YouTube channel a quick look. Got some good songs on there. Yeah, Nana did 99 Red Balloons. Nana also had hairy armpits. You're too young. You won't know she did. Like, she's German, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, the Europeans don't always shave as much as the English women do. And you know, hairy armpits is one of the things that, you know, they don't obviously shave. And she came on, she had one of those... now, you've got to remember, this is in the 80s when there wasn't a lot of, like, continental singers in the English charts. And she came on with one of those T-shirts, you know, that's got no arms on.
Yeah.
When she's doing all that, yeah, it was like, oh, yeah. yes, great. That's the word. She was very astute.
Mm-hmm.
It's the word. Yes.
Corner for Wales here.
That said, it was a good song.
Mm.
Now, can they do something with this, Wales? Having said that, I don't think they deserve to be in it.
No. They're not really showing
USA
that much
are
of
looking
it.
very comfortable.
Yeah, they are. Oh,
With the last chance before the half-time whistle goes.
keeper.
What's the referee doing now? He's tapping somebody on the head. I was he pointing? God almighty.
Yeah, very whistle happy.
Now what's
this
he
one.
doing? Now what's he going to talk to? No, come on. He's... What the... I mean, Gareth Bale's going. I can see Gareth Bale going up to him in a minute and headbutting him. I really can.
Yeah. I know how you feel, Gareth.
Oh, please do, mate. Please do. Thank you, Ash, because I will need a Christmas one. If you don't mind, I can use that one for the show when we don't do football leading up to Christmas. Brilliant. And don't start me talking Christmas. You'll forget there's a football match on. Did not recognise Aaron Ramsey there with that hairdo.
No, I didn't either. 4 minutes.
Yeah. That stadium is very, very packed, isn't it?
Yeah.
But what is going to be the when the move and the World Cup finishes, what's going to happen with these stadiums? They haven't got teams out there that are going to fill them.
No, I don't think so.
That said, I guess, it's pocket change for them, isn't it? Building a stadium.
Yeah,
But,
you've
you've got to think of the poor builders that are no longer with us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
USA look very, very comfortable on the ball.
Yeah.
We're on the ball. We're on the ball.
And in deck.
Indeed.
Well, USA are passing it really well.
Wales are playing for the draw. Well, they need to get a goal back first, don't they? But they're not impressed me at all, Wales.
Well, the thing is now they're gonna have to come out and play at some point.
Yeah. They're turning them into community centres. The worry is with it being Qatar, Ash, that they might turn them into worse things. Was it one of the African countries? I think it was Africa. Turned one of the stadium into, and it wasn't South Africa, in fairness, but they turned it into a jail.
Oh, another yellow card. There you go,
No,
ref.
who knew?
Another yellow card.
Wales. 4 yellow cards so far.
Right, that one I agree with because it's a pull on the shirt. That is an automatic yellow card, the pull on the shirt.
But apparently, doing Strictly Come Dance with Harry Maguire in your own penalty box isn't a penalty.
That was ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean that's the yellow. He's taking one for the team there.
Yeah, I mean if that one's not a penalty, then explain to me how the Scott McTominay one was. Like, we just want consistency, don't we?
Yeah, exactly. We just want decent. This referee, like I say, this is the third game I've seen. It is definitely the worst referee.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I didn't think our referee was too bad earlier because it was VAR that sent him to check the penalty. I don't know whether he was going to give it or not.
No, but I tell you, I can see a red card in this game because of the referee wanting to be a Qatari Mike Dean and all this nonsense.
Yeah. Well, it was the referee that gave the first red card of the World Cup.
Yeah, we have another red card, have we?
No, I thought there would be necessarily either a red, but or even a second yellow for the Qatarian team. To be honest with you,
Yeah.
so it's coming up to we're about to and there it goes. There it goes. Half time. Is it?
Yep, it is.
Yes,
Yep.
yeah. I wasn't sure.
It
The
is.
graphic then all went a bit funny. It is half time, and we are looking at saying the second one today, and about the fifth one, the fifth one in 3 days with the guitar jokes. I would almost say change the record, but So we're looking there. 79 attacks for America, Doug. 29 for Wales. 30 dangerous attacks, 6 for Wales. I mean, I don't know what classes as a dangerous attack. 1 shot on target for USA. Both teams have had 2 shots, but Wales haven't had 1 on target. Sum that first half up for me if you can find anything exciting to say. Obviously we got the goal, though.
USA, very, very good. Wales playing for the draw. And they look really poor in attack.
Yeah.
Like they were carved open. They were carved open like a Christmas turkey for that goal because Pulisic got away in the midfield, and then Weah just gets away from Neco Williams way too easily, and it's a lovely finish. But it's no more than the USA's deserve because I think they've been by far the better team.
Totally, 100% agree. I can't actually see Wales getting back into this because I can't see a goal in them, to be honest with you.
No, I can't either. Unless they bring on who could they bring on? I mean, a Kiefer Moore, like just someone with a physical presence to, be.
Can I just say, oh God. I mean, Gray, there is a time and a place.
Hey, I was about to say that.
Yeah. And I must admit, I've had my fill with them. And I can say that because I have actually had haddock today. So, don't start on the fish jokes. I'll only end up telling a really bad one and feeling really down at heel. I don't know. In fairness, Doug, I don't know how both of us can sort of moan at each other's jokes because ours are so bad. There are some of the comments. Let me get in there. Kate, I've only just got the joke. They're all awful. Men against boys so far, says George.
Hello, George.
How are you? Welcome along. I take it from that you're one of Doug's regulars.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wales
absolutely toothless.
Yes, indeed. Oh God, we've opened a can of worms here, haven't we? We've obviously all because we're going fishing with all these jokes, but it says Wales are sinking. Ash, I'm giving it you. You are getting the first yellow card of the show. I'm sorry, I can't. I've been fair, but I can't even find it. I can't. You're lucky. I cannot find it. Otherwise, you would be getting the what? Oh, there he is. Something fishy about the Wales team. I prefer dolphins. I can't. They're supposed to be really intelligent dolphins, aren't they? And I tried talking to them when I was at SeaWorld, and they said you can't speak to them in that language. Just try speaking to them in Welsh. I said, yeah, but only whales speak Welsh. Look, don't blame me. Don't blame me. They started it. VAR on the jokes. Yes, you are being sent off. Can Wales get back into it? I suppose it's only 1-0.
They need a change of something. Like, bring a Kiefer Moore on, like, get crosses into the box, he'll attack them. Like, you looked at Josh Sargent earlier in the half, like, he attacked one and it hit the outside of the post. So, but USA look the much more better team, the much more dominant team, and at this rate, I think the more likely to get the second goal is probably the US.
Yeah. Bale, talk to me about Gareth Bale.
Has he had a kick? Has he had a kick? Has he had a sniff? I mean, I think he was unlucky with his yellow card. I don't think that was a yellow card at all.
Yeah.
But no, US have actually done very, very well to sort of have him out of the game, really.
Wales need to get something back, special to get back in the game. Was Bale playing? Well, yeah, I mean, it's a good question. More is the answer for those long boots forward.
Yeah.
A draw is a perfect result. It's the best result for England. The yellow Bale got was for a perfect tackle. Agreed.
Yeah.
On the heat map must be as big as his icon. They need a draw at least to progress. Wales do, I think. It's never good. It's never good to lose your first game because you're still playing catch up. But I think it's time. It is half time. I think it's time to go and, like I say, water the plants and drop the kids off at the pool. I would like to. I'd just like to leave you with this thought because we've been talking about fish, and of course, people don't realise that fish are actually some of the cleverest animals on the planet. Well, they all go to schools, don't they? Be back in 5. Don't touch that dial.
Saturday Watchalong show. Join in the chat and don't forget to subscribe.
I will love it if we beat them. Love it.
That with my microphone turned on. The problem is when I put the GIF on there, which is what I used just while we go away, it doesn't mute you, so I have to mute, and then I forget to turn it back on.
Oh, right, I see.
The question is, what do you call a woman who follows a fishing boat? A net.
Oh.
These are the jokes. It's the way I tell them. Somebody used to say.
To be fair, that joke could be used for what's the best woman to date a tennis player? A net.
Yes. Or what do you call a woman who sits in the middle of a tennis court?
A net. Yeah.
Yes. There's a lot of those. Okay, so what do you call a fish that goes up a river at 100 miles an hour?
I don't know.
A motorbike. I'm not claiming that one. Okay, here we go. Let's have a look at what people have been saying. Please stop telling jokes. Wales no cutting edge. They don't. Des doing some good work for me. Rate him, says Waj.
Yeah, I do too. And there we go. The change I said that was going to happen. Kiefer Moore is coming on.
Is it? Who's going off?
Dan James, the pace merchant.
That's the old West Man United one, isn't it?
Yeah, he's done absolutely nothing in this game.
Leeds United is he now at?
Fulham.
Fulham? Did Leeds United not? I thought Leeds United signed him.
They did, but they loaned him out, strangely enough.
Hang on, Graydon. Who's there? Come on. Baylor's done even less, says Nat. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't argue with that. All I'm going to say is that when I said, and I did get brickbats thrown at me, Gray, how old are you? Isabel. Isabel necessary on a bicycle? Isabel better than a door knocker? Yeah, actually carry on, actually, because you're making mine and Doug's look good. I've got a one for you. Not Doug.
Who's there?
Avon, your bell's knackered. Come on. The old ones are the best. It's a corner straight away to the US of A. Can they make this count?
Well, they're on the front foot already, US, in this wee bit.
No, they can't. They do get a chance to pop it back in.
What's the only prize that Gaston...
What is he doing there? I'm sorry, Doug. The American player was just stood there, putting his foot around the ball, not actually doing anything with it.
Yeah. What's the
I'm sorry, you don't showboat this early in the game. Sorry, do carry on.
What's the only prize Gaston won in Beauty and the Beast?
What's the only what, sorry?
What's the only prize that Gaston won in Beauty and the Beast?
Timepiece? I don't know.
The Nobel Prize. No.
Oh, God, please, somebody help me. I tell you what, though, you know, I know I said
no.
Yellow card by any chance?
No, it was a foul, but there was never a foul. The US player, like the Wales player, got in a big muddle, and the US player doesn't do anything wrong, and the Wales player's like covering the ball and is giving us a free kick.
I've just seen it. Yeah.
Oh, Pulisic. That was Wales.
This referee, he's getting on my tits now. I'm sorry for the language, but he so is. But
yeah.
no, you know, I said that fish were very clever.
Mm-hmm.
They're the most cleverest animals on the planet. They are also the most religious. Well, they're always praying to God Almighty.
Oh. Very good.
I did like your Nobel. I've got to be honest with you, though. This ref is a joke. In fact, tell you what, this ref is funnier than our jokes that we're telling. Absolutely awful.
That's
worse.
bloody awful.
How did he get to referee? What was it? World Club final or something?
Yeah, World Club Cup final between Liverpool and Flamenco.
How the hell did he get to manage? Basically, should be the most prestigious club match of the year, shouldn't it?
Yeah, Wales have got a corner here.
Oh dear. An early goal there would suit them. I mean, I wouldn't be totally upset if Wales equalised, because, like I said, that would be the best result for England. The goalkeeper spilt it, pushed it out to the second attempt. Oh, the referee's given a free kick.
Yep.
But then again, I think most referees possibly would have done. They are a protected species, goalkeepers, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
I mean, I don't think that was. You know, he never collected it. You can't blame Bale or anybody for that. Then number 5 for America went to kick it, missed it, did an air kick, and then he punched it out.
Yeah. And another yellow card. Tim Ream.
Watch says, so glad I have a memory like a fish with some of these jokes. This referee is out to make a name for himself. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, 100%.
I think he wants to give. What's he blown for now? A yellow card. What was that yellow card for? Oh, well. That's a foul. I grant you it's a foul, but it's not a yellow card, I don't think.
No.
Obviously, this referee's being sponsored by Clinton.
Yeah.
And I don't mean Hillary. I mean the card company.
The card company, yeah.
It's embarrassing.
Like, is that what 6 yellows in this game so far?
Well, let's have a look. Let me just update it. Well, that last one might not be added on. I've got 5 at the moment, but it might be up to 6 now.
Oh, for goodness sake.
We're going to see a red card or a double yellow.
I think we are, yeah.
You know.
Yeah, when things don't go their own way, Wales do tend to lose their temper a little bit. So maybe worth thinking that maybe a Welsh player maybe gets sent off, but we'll wait and see. Like Gareth Bale must be so frustrated because he has not been in this game at all.
Then is that not a bit down to him?
Yeah, true.
I mean, you've got. Yes, obviously you want your other team to play them in, and we say this about Vardy. It does, and Kane. In fairness, if they're not getting a supply, then you can look at them and think, oh, they've not touched the ball for 30 minutes. But then surely they've got to be coming back and getting the ball. Because if you're going to stand up and Bale's got to come back and do something, you can't rely on well, I'm here, yeah, but we can't get the fucking ball to you. Come and get it from us. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I'm just not a Bale fan.
No.
He's probably thinking, when's this over and I can go for a game of golf?
Yeah. Although I don't think is there any golf courses in Qatar? I don't know if there is.
I think so, yeah. I think that it's one of the, things they do for the rich and famous.
Yeah.
Wadge says, what's the booking system? 2 yellows, miss 1, red 3, cleared at quarters. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
I couldn't tell you, to be honest with you.
Is this ref Mike Dean in disguise, says James? Remember what Garth Cook said? He wants to be the star too often, too bloody card happy. He is. It is a joke. He's a joke, the referee. A free kick. Oh, no, I don't think he has. No. Oh, has he?
No, I
has
don't
he
think...
or hasn't he? No, he has. It was a throw-in. Fair dues.
Wales have just got nothing in this game so far.
No, they are very disappointing. Ash, if you are still in, I've just seen I got the email from you. Thank you very much. I'll obviously check that out during the week. Did you hear about the man that doesn't see very well? Fell down it.
No.
Yeah.
Nah.
So, Wales, I'm sorry. I just can't see you. I tell you what, Wales definitely look beached at the moment, don't they? And that's credit to America, to the US of A.
Yeah, they've been brilliant. They've been absolutely brilliant in this game.
Wales settle.
No.
But then again, Wales are toothless, aren't they?
They are. There's just nothing for them going forward or anything like that.
Yeah. Then, I mean, there's 1, 2, 3. There were 6 white shirts in defending and only 3 red ones, and it doesn't go to a red one. Who knew?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Saint. I just heard it come through. I will do, and thank you so very much. I'll listen to it and probably use it for the intro for Christmas, for Griggimus. So thank you very much. I did that. Think England will do well against Wales, but might find a good game through USA. I think USA are the one team out of the 4 in this group, and like I said, I did say at the start that the USA would finish second, so I can see it happening. They have been, apart from England, I think they are well, obviously they're winning, so it's a bit of a Michael Owen statement to say that they're the next best team.
Well, that was a corner. What are you on, referee?
No, I don't think that went. I think it was a throw-in.
Oh, look like
did it?
Said on the graphic that there was a corner, but
unless it went out and kind of came back maybe. In. I mean, definitely when the ball left, what I saw, it actually went out as a throw-in. So that's why I'm thinking. Oh, ball in. Header back in by Wales. Can they do anything? No. Good defending. They've been good. They've done well in defence, America, as well.
Yeah, they have. They have indeed.
Wales couldn't score in 2 brothels. Saying, Japan would kill Wales. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, no. I'm just checking Doug's predictions here, everybody, because he's got Wales as the second best team in the group.
Not on this show, no.
No. I think they're better than Iran.
Yeah.
But on this performance,
I mean, that game's going to be very, very interesting. Wales, Iran,
yes,
for sure. But no, they're just not offered little, absolutely little in this game so far.
Yeah, I mean, when we come to the game when we play Wales, which is obviously the last game, we could potentially already be qualified.
Yep.
And if we are already qualified and we are just going to go out and start playing, with no pressure on us. I mean, yes, we want to finish top, obviously, because that way potentially avoiding the Netherlands. But that's when you play your best, when there's no pressure on you.
Yeah. That's a good challenge.
Don't say that. I'll give him a yellow card. He said here, Defo corner. Apparently it bounced. I didn't see that, but apparently it bounced off the hoardings.
Yeah.
So it must have bounced off the hoardings, come back on the pitch and gone out as a for a throw-in. Yeah, it's like that goal. I think, was it Reading that got the ghost goal?
Oh, yeah.
Bale chips it in and it's headed clear. Right. I just say memo to Wales: the chip balls in ain't getting you anywhere because they're just gobbling those up all day in America.
Yeah, they are.
And that one's just gone straight out.
Honestly, I can honestly see USA getting the second goal before Wales get the equaliser.
Yes. Yeah, I agree. Wales are absolutely... well, they're just not at the races today.
No.
Scotland would have performed better, says Ash. I'm going to be honest with you. I think they could have done. I mean, the only thing they're saying in Wales' favour is that unless they do have a total collapse, they're not going to be bottom of the group tonight.
No, that's true.
Another free kick. Can I just say, if anybody's watching this, in the middle of all these free kicks and yellow cards, there is a match of football trying to break out.
Yep, there is.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, for that last game, that was offside, wasn't it? Maybe not. Oh, gee, now they're down to trying long shots, aren't they?
Yep.
Injuries in games that have no worth. We can showboat the B team if needs.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, I think it depends. It depends. We need to beat America, and then 6 points. America can't catch us. Wales, and if we win both games and this result stays 1-0, I don't think we can be caught.
No, I don't think so, especially on goal difference.
Yeah, because we'll have 6 points. If Wales beat Iran, that'll give them there's 2 games left. Yeah, I don't know. It's looking good for us. Let's just say that. It is looking good.
Yeah.
I am going to stay off Mike's channel tonight. I don't think he would appreciate if it stays like this. So, 15 minutes gone in the second half, and Wales have they done sweet FA? Yeah, what a back heel! Oh, go on, go! Oh, I think that was a shout for a penalty, wasn't it, off Pulisic?
No, I've just seen it again. He actually gets a touch on the ball, the Welsh defender.
I've only just seen the replay. Let's have a look. Yes, he does. He does. In fact, he doesn't touch him at all. No. That was naughty, Pulisic. He didn't even touch him, did he?
No.
But it was a lovely back heel in the middle of all that.
Oh, that was Matt Turner. Matt Turner slipped on the pitch there, and
England are +4, but we're only going to be +3 over America because America are +1. Oh yes, it did, didn't it? Oh. Oh, the Wales fans look a bit concerned. But yeah, so I think we're going to be plus. We'll only have a 3-goal. We will be +4, but we'll only be 3 over USA. Because if it stays like this, it will be. They'll obviously have the +1 as well. The referee looks more like a kebab seller. He should stick to his day job. Do you remember that referee? There was a famous YouTube video or meme going around about the referee, and they put it to music because he was sort of prancing around like a horse and going, really, really dramatic, giving the cards out.
I can remember it, yeah.
Yeah, he reminds me of that. He reminds me of him, this referee.
Yeah, he does actually. He's like
a headmaster. Like, come here, little boy. I want to have a word with you.
Yeah.
Like, you're dealing with grown men here. What are you doing now? Come on.
Oh, what a save! What a save!
Oh, yes. Yes.
Tipped over.
A very good save.
He's a threat from set pieces, Ben Davis.
I think if he'd aimed it either side, I don't know if that was possible at all. We'll see it now from behind.
Oh, what a chance! Oh, my goodness. That's the chance they've been wanting.
Oh, now the linesman's getting involved.
Yeah.
They've been very particular about the ball being in that, in the have you got a feeling that it might be one of those nights for Wales?
Yes, I do. I do. Oh, there's a change coming on.
Goalkeeper was nowhere.
Yeah, where Weston McKennie's come off for US, and it is the Leeds boy, Brendan Aronson, that's come on.
I tell you what, that header, the first header, that would have sneaked in, I think.
I think it would have, yeah.
Yeah, Nate's getting nervous. I would be, Nate. I would be getting nervous as well. Oh, is he going to give his wig to anybody?
He's feeling his...
Wales, I mean, this is probably Wales' best spell in the match.
Yeah. But they just don't look like scoring.
Yeah, this is it. They have got to make their opportunities count. Because the later it gets on, if Wales are really trying to go for it, they're just going to leave gaps at the back. But as Gray said, looks like the play till midnight Wales won't score. It could be one of those nights, unfortunately, for Wales.
Yeah, it could well be.
And they're coming away again, Wales. This is their best spell of the whole match.
Definitely.
They're actually playing some decent football at the moment. Then they go and give it away as soon as I say that.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Do you know what I found? I couldn't believe it. I went to have a game of cards earlier. Somebody had glued all my cards together. I just don't know how to deal with it. Boom.
Boom. Corner for the US. Ooh, Nico Williams has had a sore one there.
I mean, we both went for the USA win, didn't we? Oh, he has.
Did you go for a draw? I went 2-1 USA.
No, I did. You're quite right. Forgive me. I did go for a draw, yes. Have you noticed? I don't know whether it is the pitches, but there's a lot of injuries like there. The way he's sort of gone down and he's hurt his back from the fall. There's been a lot of injuries that haven't been actually bad tackles, but it's just been the way that they've sort of maybe they've caught the feet or whatever. I mean, he looks in a lot of pain.
Yeah, Nico Williams, he does look in a lot of pain.
And I'm just wondering, he's a Forest player, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just wondering whether, it's the pitches. Are they sort of too hard or...
You've got to wonder about that. Oh, that'll be a good one. Argentina, Saudi Arabia, tomorrow, 9 a.m. Oh, Christ, 10 o'clock in the morning.
Oh.
And then Denmark, Tunisia at 10 past 12.
I am tomorrow. I've got to... I'm avoiding the morning ones. I'm not doing anything for them. He says, you wait. Well, apart from the Wales one. But tomorrow I'm not doing the first one. I'll probably watch it. I'll watch it in bed. Denmark, Tunisia, I'm doing on Dan's channel.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing Mexico, Poland. I think you'll be at work, 4:00 kickoff. I don't think you'll be back for that, will you?
Yeah, I won't be back for that, I'm afraid.
No. And then that's on my channel. And then obviously I'm coming to your channel to do France versus Australia.
Yeah.
And where is your channel? Tell people where you are.
Yeah, it's the Dugout Football channel on YouTube.
Indeed. And on Wednesday, I was going to do Germany, Japan, but I've got to go and visit the DWP, and they're not particularly bothered about wanting to stop in and watch the World Cup. Is not an excuse for not going, as I found out. But I am doing 4:00 Spain, Costa Rica.
Yeah, that'll be an interesting one. That one.
Are
you doing Belgium, Canada at all?
When is that?
I think that's Wednesday. I could be wrong though.
No, I do have a quiz on Wednesday.
Oh yes, so you do. You do.
Yeah, and I need to. In fairness, I probably need to do the quiz, and then that's the round of 16 finished.
Okay.
Otherwise, in fact, I can tell you who you're playing next if you want.
Yeah, sure.
Because I was going to do pull it out the hat, but I thought I'd just have you play like the one below, like they used to.
Yeah.
Kate, the name of Doug's channel. Oh, and the name of Dan's channel. Sorry, Dan's channel is Turf Morehouse.
Turf Morehouse TV.
Yeah. The link, and again, the link for Dan is in the description underneath. Because again, he's a mod on here, so he's always his link's always in there. 4 a.m. if he wants to watch it, says Nate. If he wants to watch Messi, you know what? I'm going to set the alarm and get. Well, I'll probably be awake anyway, but I'm not going to get up. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to be firm. I'm not going to do it. I'm doing a watch along in the morning. No, I'm not. Let's have a look who Doug is facing next. In the home
Craig?
It could well be. Let's have. Well, I don't know. Craig's not. Simon won't like you because Craig's not. No. Doug, you could have revenge here. You are playing Dave, the Nottingham Forest fan.
Oh, interesting.
Yes, he came through against John, the Newcastle fan, 13-12. So that was quite close. Yeah, this could be very, very. So far we got James, James from the Everton fan, will be taking on Rob from West Ham. Jake will be from West Ham will be taking on Charlie. They're both 15 Manchester City fans, so that's quite good that they've got each other. Dave is going to be playing yourself, and then Craig, the Bournemouth fan, will either play Spurs or Leicester, depending who gets through. I do need to do the questions for that as well.
Yeah, we're just checking the games on Wednesday, actually.
Saint, it's your birthday today.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, sir! And it gives me an excuse to play this.
Have a happy birthday from us to you.
Oh, yes. You think I throw this together, don't you? Happy birthday, Ash. 21 again. Have a good one, sir.
Yeah, I'm going to do Belgium Canada on Wednesday then. I will do Belgium Canada.
What time is it?
It's a 7:00 kickoff.
Yeah, I'm gonna be.
A lot of changes
My
coming
match will
on.
be over. The Spain-Costa Rica will be over, but if you struggle for anybody, I could probably do like the first half and maybe 20 minutes of the second half if you can't get anybody else.
Yeah, sure. I'll see.
Let me know. But
yeah,
but yeah, I'd have to sort of, as I say, if I said it, yeah, I'd have to shoot off sort of. We've probably with about 15, 20 minutes left.
Don't feel like you need to save your voice then because obviously I think the next one after that I'll be doing is Portugal Uruguay on the Thursday, and that is going to be a hell of a game, that one. Oh no, Brazil Serbia on the Thursday.
On Thursday you're doing Brazil Serbia with me.
I went way too ahead there.
Yeah, I was thought about doing Uruguay South Korea, but I'm doing Portugal Ghana at 3:30 the afternoon. And then you're going to be doing England USA with me, aren't you, on Friday?
Yes, on Friday. Yes, yeah.
Carl might well be doing the Wales Iran in the morning. He's got a bit of a part-time job now, so. He's going to see what he can do. Yeah, I'm a dyslexic 16, so I'm with you there. When life gives you melons, you're probably dyslexic.
Very good. I like that. Yeah.
Dear. So 75 minutes gone. I can't see Wales getting back into this at all. I think
I can't see them either.
I think they've blown it. 58 years they've waited for this.
Yeah, they're just offering nothing up front apart from obviously the chance that obviously Kiefer Moore had. They've not had anything.
No,
not had anything in this game.
No.
Nothing.
So what did the daddy buffalo say to his son when he set off for school?
I don't
Bye,
know.
son.
Oh.
I'm going to say this. You probably don't remember a show called Tiswas. It was a Saturday morning's kids show, and it was at the forerunner of. It was before Multicoloured Swap Shop, and before SMTV with Anton Deck, and they produced this. They produced the summer. Oh, let's just see what's going to happen here. Nothing. They produced the summer magazine because they were off the air for the summer or whatever. And I had a joke published in there.
And
I'm going to tell you that joke now because I shared this with Dave, the Nottingham Forest fan, because he was a Tiswas fan as well. What do you call a bull when he's asleep?
I don't know.
A bulldozer.
Hey.
It was funny when I'm 62 as it was when I was 13. Can I just say that? And that's how proud I was that I got into the Tiswas magazine. Oh, Tiswas magazine, that I still remember it now. I tell you what, America are the ones that are offering all the all the threat.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Gray says I have more chance of winning the lottery than Wales getting back into this. Oh, Chris Tarrant. All right, you've started me now. I actually went on to Tiswas as well, not on the show live on telly, but I actually went on and did a quiz. I'll tell you the story another time. But I did win a Tiswas token. I spoke to Chris Tarrant.
Oh,
And
nice.
Sally James was very much she was the Holly Willoughby of a day. She really was. She knew what she was doing to the older man. She knew there was dads watching. And she was the reason there was dads watching, believe you me. But I can remember I used to have a fear of speed bumps, but I like to think I'm slowly getting over it.
Oh.
You like that one, didn't you? You like that one?
I like that one, yeah.
Can I just say, speed humps had nothing to do with me mentioning Holly Willoughby just before.
Yay.
I'm really going to be. There's times I can watch. What is it where she's on? It's ITV2, and they got the guy that's always got his hand in a bandage hosting it, and Fern Cotton was the other one, and it was always very rude. I can't remember what it was called, but he christened her that, didn't he? Has Pulisic had a good delivery from a corner all night? No, I don't think he has.
Nope, I don't think he has, to be honest.
No.
He looks kind of... I don't know what it is, actually. Oh, that was out of play.
I think if you look at... those two gentlemen you had on, I can't remember who they are, that did the America, the USA review with me and Dan.
Yeah.
They weren't impressed with America at all. And I think any other team... I think if there was if Wales were playing an Argentina or Brazil, I think there'd be 3 or 4 down.
I think so. Yeah.
And I think USA have been lucky that they've got Wales on a bad day.
I think so.
James, I am sick to death.
Penalty! Oh, penalty.
2
Wales.
Wow.
It's on Bale. Yes, that is a penalty. Nowhere near the ball. That's a penalty.
I only just seen it. I think the referee has made a good decision for once.
Yep.
No wonder I didn't win the lottery. Yeah, don't you be giving me any lottery. Oh God, he went through him.
Yeah,
he literally went through him. You're never going to. I'm sorry. You cannot claim that you got the ball when you actually went between the guy's legs.
Mm-hmm.
Penalty. That's a stone. Yeah, it is. It is 100% a penalty.
Gareth Bale to take.
Of course he is.
Clutch player. Clutch.
And everybody will say, "Oh, didn't he have a good game because he scored the penalty?" Why are they still arguing? I'm sorry, the referee actually got that one spot on.
The referee's telling Matt Turner to stay on his line.
Yeah, he was. He is play acting a little bit, isn't he?
Yeah.
Turner.
Bale against Turner.
Well, they do have to stay on the line. That's the rules of the game.
Yeah. Goal! It's the equaliser, and, well, did they deserve it? I don't think so.
No. Let me just see the goal, then I'll put up... Here we go. Bale. Was it a good bun? Yes. Quite high. Higher than probably wasn't a good height for the keeper. And he put power behind it.
Yeah.
And I think you can just say Wales have just got out of jail.
Yeah.
But that's the way it goes sometimes. Right. I've got my other goal celebration for when the other side score.
Oh dear.
I'm not biased. I'm not being biased here, but he nearly, in fairness, the goalkeeper nearly got to it, but he wasn't stopping that. I think if he got a hand to it, that was going in. That was the way to take a penalty. Put your laces through it, and even if the goalkeeper gets a hand to it, he's not stopping it. Look, no, they don't deserve it, Wales, but they got it. So well done to them. Well done to them. I mean, how many times have Kane saved England with a penalty? When we've been lucky to get them. James says, "Good. Yes, it was a good penalty. Wales are Liverpool. Wales are Liverpool. Good penalty. Wales are level. Game on. USA should have been safe. Yes, they should. They should have been out of sight. In fairness, but then again, that's what happens. You don't take your chances."
I can still see USA winning this for some reason. I don't know why.
To be honest with you, I've got a sneaky feeling that this might just boost Wales now. There's 7 minutes to go. Keep on coming, Chris. It's that Wales don't deserve it, but USA have only got themselves to blame.
Yeah, they do.
You don't put I mean, we've suffered this with Leicester all the time. If you do not score enough when you're on top, then you get punished.
Yeah.
And they needed that second goal, and they just didn't get it.
No.
Kate says, how much added time will there be this time? Kate, I don't think there'll be 10 or 14 minutes, to be honest with you. Although the way this referee's been stopping and starting the game, who knows?
Yeah.
But yeah, that was an awful penalty.
Awful challenge.
The challenge, sorry, not the penalty, sorry, not the kick. No, it was an awful, awful challenge. It was a penalty all day long.
Oh, it was a dreadful challenge from Tim Ream. Right? I actually thought was having a good game up until that point.
Well,
there we go.
Why do you do that? I mean, I know it's a split second decision. But again, apart from that one, the goal that the USA have got, have they looked like scoring?
They've had a couple of opportunities. I mean, here's DeAndre Yedlin across the way from Rodin, but yeah, apart from that, I can't really remember them having too much goal mouth action.
No. But I used to be scared of elevators. I'm taking steps to avoid it.
Hey.
Oh, you want to laugh. Don't worry.
Oh, Pulisic nearly. If there's one person potentially about to maybe score, it would be Pulisic.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm not complaining because, in a way, like we said, this is the best result for England.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Moore should have scored with that header, says Gray. Oh, that'll be a free kick. Yeah. He has to run over. But then again, I tell you what, the players are they're arguing over everything. In fairness to I mean, I know got pissed off with the referee. But the Americans, sorry, Nate, but the Americans are just in his face all the time. What a penalty. They've just shown it again.
Yeah, brilliant.
Wow. That was... yeah, you're not stopping that. I'm sorry.
No
you're
way.
not stopping that, you know.
Timothy Weah's coming off. Morris, interesting. Yeah, show that goal. Oh, lovely. Yeah, Timothy Weah's goal was lovely. They've got their big presence up front as well, so...
Yeah. I mean, it's weird, isn't it? But I always think a draw in the first game, I don't think it does you any favours, really.
No.
Oh, yeah, he took it well. Do you think Hennessy could have done better? Asking for a friend?
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Oh! Come on. I mean, Wales have just given away absolutely... All right, I suppose he did it for the team, but he just stood in front of the keeper there.
Yeah.
Come on, America. Come on. Actually, I don't know why I say the draw's better for us. Just wasting time arguing. Yes, they are. You don't want to be... Wait, ooh. Hennessy comes out with a punch, and then it's over everybody's head. So with 2 minutes to go, what a back heel. What a back heel for Wales. Can they take advantage? Nobody's up. No, nobody was up with him.
You're never going to score from that angle.
No. I mean,
unless you absolutely batter the shit out of it.
Yeah.
You're not going to get that in the back of the net.
No. I've seen Madison score from there, but yeah. There was, there was nothing he could do with the ball. Nobody was up with him. I mean, there was a Wales player running, trying to keep. What a lovely back heel, trying to keep up with him, and he had nowhere to go really.
Yeah, I think there'll be 5 or 6 minutes of added time. I think there's been a few stoppages.
Possibly. Well, at this point, remember that's what I said I was going to ask you?
Yeah.
I do. Do you have a man of the match, sir?
I'm actually going to give it to Christian Pulisic.
Really?
I think he's been very, very good in this game. Obviously got the assist and he got the assist, didn't he? 9 minutes of added time, by the way, just to let people know. 9.
Whoa. Do you know what I think they're doing? I think they are adding time on for when the players are sort of down injured.
Yeah.
Which
I think so.
I suppose they should be doing. But
I mean, apart from the I mean, I don't know if I can give it to a Welsh player because they haven't exactly been
I mean,
great.
Pulisic is a good shout. I wouldn't argue with that. I don't think there's any Welsh player that is going to be in contention for it, I'm afraid.
I mean, Tyler Adams has been pretty good in the midfield, but
9 minutes, that is... Ooh. But it's only these 2 games. I didn't notice it in the other 2 games where there was a lot of... I didn't think there'd been 9 minutes of stoppages in this one, though.
No. Oh, someone's down now. Ampadu. Oh, dear. Ampadu's down. So that's going to put more time on it as well.
Yeah.
Added time onto added time, as they say.
Yes. Oh. Nobody was near him, were they? Did he again just go down on his own volition? I mean, no, I say not on his own volition, but was there a tackle there? Let's have a look. Oh, yes. Yeah, no, there was. It's because he fell so far away from the tackle. He originally went to get up, didn't he?
Yeah.
Making a substitution. Can I just say, there's so much football on, people. Please don't get addicted to the football because it's awful. Because I used to be addicted to the hokey cokey, but I'm glad to say I've managed to turn myself around. Come on. That's a grower. People don't come in here for the football; they come in here for the jokes. You know.
I like that. Yeah, I do like that.
Well, yeah, like you say, it's going to be stoppage time on stoppage time.
Yeah.
Leicester say they don't bring any turtles on, and again, we'll be having some more injury time.
Hey.
He's certainly limping, that Ampadu, isn't he? Whatever you pronounce it.
Ampadu.
You know what I'm like with anything that's not Smith or Jones. As long as he's not signed by Sasulu, I'll be all right.
Sasulu, yeah, that's true.
I wasn't bad. I was quite close to that one.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they're going to settle for this, aren't they?
Yeah, I think US had the better of the first half, and then second half, I think probably Wales have probably just edged it a little bit. But I mean, it has to be said, I think Turner's kept US in the game. Yeah, Ampadu's struggling. Why is he still on the pitch?
Well, he made a substitutions at the same time, but has he used all his subs?
That's what I'm wondering. Yeah.
I mean, in fairness, now looking at it, it's 58% possession, America 42 Wales, so that shows how much they've come back into it. 6 shots to America, 7 now to Wales. USA have only had 1 on target though, and Wales have had 3. And I've got to say, in fairness to Wales, 1 shot on target by the Americans is not good enough.
No, it's not good enough. They did have one. They did have one more change. Morel is on. Joe Morel, I think is his name. I'm not sure.
Right. I mean, he can't carry on, can he? Ampabadudu, whatever he is.
No, definitely, definitely not.
What's his first name? I'll call him that.
Ethan.
Ethan. Anyway, number 16's on. He's off now, so I don't need to say it. Morel, that's an easier name to say.
Yeah, that is an easier name to say.
Oh, Ash has done a video on YouTube. This will be interesting. Based on if all the World Cup results were the exact same score as the last time the teams played.
Oh, I need to give that a wee check. There you give that a wee check out, mate.
Yeah, I mean, don't tell me, Ash. I'll go and watch that. That'd be interesting. Oh, excuse me. And just to let everybody know, Ash's channel is A Saint with a Sin. So if you type that in, it will come up.
Yeah.
That is Ash's channel. That will be interesting, actually. I never thought about that. That would have been a good show. Well thought up, sir. Well thought up. Oh, Hennessy.
Yeah, Hennessy. Yeah.
No, they're just.
They're trying to like, what's it called? They're trying to rush it.
You can try putting a link in the chat, Saint. I don't think it will come up though. Or email me. No, don't give me the answer now because I want to sort of follow it through. I want to watch it rather than sort of know the result. You can try putting a link in the chat. I don't know if it will allow it. I'm not sure if YouTube does. with the settings I've set. If not, email me. But I say A Saint with a Sin is the channel. Put that in, and you'll find out. But no, don't. I'll do that as soon as I've come off here.
I've just found it. I'll share it in the chat if you want, Chris.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I've set it up to allow links, to be honest with you, but
I think mods can do links. I think
can they?
Yeah.
Put it in then. Put it in.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that right away. Actually,
there's a player down for USA. He's up. Yeah, I think he's going to end up 1-1. A great result for England.
Yeah, it is. It's a good result for England. USA just haven't done enough in the second half.
No. Neither team has done enough to win it.
Yeah. If results are the same, link. There you go. There you go, Ash. There's your link in the chat, mate.
Just wait. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Get over there. I say that would be interesting. That will be interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Free kick to the US.
Sorry?
A free kick to the US, I think.
Do you see, having watched this, do you see either of these teams causing a problem for England? I mean, I know we've only played one game and what have you, but we looked shit hot early, didn't we?
Yeah, you did. I'd expect maybe the US game to be quite tight, but Wales, I think you should beat them comfortably, if I'm being honest. We're into the 9th minute of added time. The referee still hasn't brought the game to an end, but maybe he's added time on for because Ampadu went down again.
Yeah. I did think about becoming an organ donor earlier, because I'm at that age now, but I'm not sure if I'd have the guts to do it or not.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh, another yellow card.
Oh, we had to get one more in, didn't we?
Oh, of course. Kelly Acosta. I've never heard of him.
No, I think this is the end now.
I think so. A lot of weedy players, as you can see. Maybe one last chance for Wales to get this into the box.
Then that could explain some of the tackles, couldn't it, if they're tied? But the referee, he had to get another yellow card in, didn't he? I mean, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, he did. That's it.
It is. It is all over. Even the shouting. And it's finished USA 1, Welsh Wales 1. 7 cards, I think, in the game. With that last one. I mean, Wales got out of jail.
Yep.
USA didn't take advantage of being ahead.
Nope.
And I think both managers will be relieved to get a point, but disappointed that neither of them did enough to get 3, if that makes sense.
Yeah. It wasn't the best of games, but do you know what? I think in the end probably a draw is fair because I think US had the better of the first half, but I think Wales just sneaked the second half. So yeah, draw was definitely fair, but you don't take your chances of this game, then you get punished.
You do indeed. I'm just looking there at the stats. 133 attacks for the USA, 85 for Wales, dangerous attacks 86 for the USA, 30 for Wales. So they did, and I think most of that was from the first half when the USA were more dominant. And then you've got only one shot on target from America. That's not good enough in a World Cup.
That's not good enough at all. No.
All right, they put it away. England earlier only had 7 shots on target, but of course 6 of those went in the goal. 3 on target. And really, again, 5 shots off target and 4 off target for Wales. So, what your thoughts on the game?
As I said, I think it was one of those games where it was obviously. I think US had the better of the first half. Wales had slightly better the second half. I think if we're being honest, I think Wales had the better of the opportunities. If I'm being honest, I think they had the better of the opportunities to try and win. I mean, Sargent could have scored in the first half, but even then, I don't think US were actually too threatening at times. I don't think they were that threatening. So in the end, I think a point is probably fair, and I think it's the best result that England could have hoped for.
Saint comes in with the last one. Just like the referee comes in the last yellow card, Saint comes in with the last really bad joke. He bailed them out. Oh. Nate, seems like they're playing for 1-1 draw when we were 1-0 up. Hey, mate, come support Leicester. We get that every week. I'm just going to see if I can see what the group is like. I don't think there's any more matches today, is there? I think that's the last match.
That's the last match, yeah.
Yeah. I can't... I mean, we know that England are top, obviously. But like you say, really perfect result. I mean, what a perfect day for England.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Let's have a look here. So, England are top, +4, 3 points. USA and Wales joint second, although they've got USA second on alphabetical. USA and Wales second and third on no points, no goal difference, and Iran bottom. They're not actually given USA or Wales any points. I don't think they've updated it yet. But Iran are bottom with no points. So a point each to USA and Wales. Like I say, that is perfect for us. Thank you very much. We'll take that all day.
Yeah, definitely.
And in Group A, just to confirm, it's tight at the top. Both Netherlands and Ecuador on 3 points. Don't know why Netherlands are above Ecuador, but they both got a goal difference of 2. And then Senegal and Qatar, both third and fourth with no points and a -2 goal difference. England will beat USA about 2-0, says Saint. Which would go. Yes, it would. Like I say, another win, I think, and it should guarantee us top spot. But Doug, thank you so much for coming on and picking man of the match and putting up with Gray's bad jokes. Of course, mine were extremely funny. Tomorrow we're going to be at 7 o'clock. We're going to be over on your channel watching the French, or what's left of France team, take on the Aussies.
What's left?
Yes, it could be a 5-a-side game, this. And that's at, I presume, starting at 6:30, 6:45? What time?
6:30, yep, 6:30.
6:30. And where is that going to be at? Again, just give it out another shout out where people can find it.
It is the Dugout Football channel on YouTube.
Yeah, that's where I will be tomorrow night from 6:30. Gray got collared by the missus. Where did 9 minutes come from? Who knows? Mike is in. Great result.
Yeah, it was.
I think you can be happy with the result from where you were, but I wouldn't say the 1-1 was a great result. You've played into England's hands, like we said, really. But from where you were, it must feel like a win.
Definitely.
And it was a definite penalty. Can't argue with that. It was a definite penalty. No, it wasn't a great performance, but do you know what? Sometimes when you do your great performances, you get lucky, and you got the penalty, which was a definite penalty. Bale, fantastic penalty. You got the point. Well done, Kate. Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. Feel free to come on at 3:15 or no 3:30. Sorry for the Mexico-Poland. I'm hoping Mexico are in the home strip. And then that's on here. And then say France-Australia over on Doug's at 6:30. Good for England. Absolutely perfect for England. Doug, thank you very much, young man.
Very welcome, Chris. Thank you very much for having me.
No. You are more than welcome. And I will see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Yeah, the French and the Aussies.
Aye. It's going to be France, but I wouldn't mind seeing Australia win.
That would be lovely, wouldn't it?
It would. Take care, buddy. I'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Have a good evening. See you later.
Cheers. Bye-bye. Thanks to Doug there. Be sure to check his channel out. And if you are new to here, please do, as you said earlier, please do subscribe. Thank you very much, Gray. That means an awful lot. We do our best. We have a laugh and a joke as well, because we're not here. We don't give a running commentary like, we're not at the BBC or the Sky. We're here just to talk about the main points and have a laugh and a joke and some pretty awful dad jokes, which I've brought everybody in chat down to our level because you're joining in. Appreciate it. Appreciate everybody who's been in, watching along and commenting. I'm off to check. Do check that. It's slightly higher up, but there is a link that Doug's put in for a video that Ash, as in a Saint with a Sin, has done, predicting the World Cup if the results go the way the last time the teams met. And I'm going to go over that and have a look at that now. So the links are slightly higher up on that. Excellent banter. Thank you, Gray. Yeah, it's what it's all about, isn't it? It's what it's all about. England are up and running, top of the group, +4, 6 goals. Dodgy goal against us, but it was a penalty. But what a perfect day. If Carlsberg did first days at a World Cup, this would be it for us. I will see you tomorrow. Take care. And thanks, everybody, like I say, for joining in and being there. And take care. And remember what I always say, don't do anything I wouldn't enjoy. Good night now.
That's all, folks.
Thanks for watching Leicester Till I Die. This is Chris saying goodbye and see you next time.
This week's episode has come to an end. But the fun doesn't have to stop here. If you have any questions, suggestions or feedback, head over right now to Twitter and Facebook and like, share and get involved. Join us next time.
Thanks for watching. These videos are tremendous. You'd better like them too, or I'll be back.
Some people are on the pitch.